Greetings. Well, if you've been paying any attention to sports, particularly the NBA, you know that Kyrie Irving was targeted and accused of being anti-Semitic. He was given a 5-week suspension, which then turned into 8-week suspension, followed by $30 million in lost potential contracts. But yet now he's been restored to the NBA lineup of the Nets and was given a series of questions during a post-game interview, some of which started out fairly normal and pertaining to the game.
Hey, Kyrie, how did it feel getting out there for the first time since the last time you were out there?
Felt good. Felt good. Just miss my teammates, miss the coaching staff. Just getting prepared with them in the morning or in the rising and then carrying over to the game. Felt good.
But then it went left.
Hey, Kyrie, there was a group of about 100 people outside wearing the shirt of a group called Israel United in Christ, a group labeled as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. They were outside in support of you and handing out anti-Semitic literature on the plaza, people walking by. And I was wondering if I can get your reaction to that.
I didn't see it.
Exactly. Don't even answer the question.
There was a group outside?
There was a group outside, 100, possibly more. They were wearing a shirt called Israel United in Christ. They're a group labeled as a hate group by the
I think that's a conversation for another day. I'm just here to focus on the game.
I mean, really.
Kyrie, but you've said this whole time that you didn't know what kind of what kind of voice you had. But if these are the people that are out here in your name, do you feel like that's a consequence of what you've done?
Again, I'm just here to focus on the game.
How long is this going to go on? This bullying, these bully tactics against a person who did what? Post a link?
Hey, Kyrie, I know you said you just want to talk about the game, but this morning you talked about recognizing the platform you have, wanting to unify. You're being asked about things that are being said in your name in reaction to the movie you promoted. I'm curious, I guess, how you go about deciding when's the time to use a platform and when's not, and when you decide you're going to react, and when you say it's one here to talk about basketball.
I would like to be on a platform where I could openly share how I feel without being harshly criticized or being labeled or dealing with, outside perceptions that have nothing to do with me.
And why not? Why should he be labeled and accused based on a link?
Kyrie, forgive me if you've been asked this already, but when you were suspended, there were a lot of players around the league, Jaylen Brown is one specifically that didn't like the way your suspension was handled. I'm just curious if you ever thought about filing a grievance or exploring those avenues at all.
I got to leave that to my legal team and leave it to the warriors I have around me. I have some strong people, men and women around me that are going to do everything possible to make sure that I'm protected and my family's protected.
I'll tell you what it is that they're really concerned about. What they're really worried about is not his attorneys and those who are fighting for him. Here's what they're really concerned about.
They've been lying for so long and living this lie of being Jews. They talking about, hey, Kyrie, you got to come and speak to the Jewish Brooklyn leaders. Where are they? Come speak to us. The truth of this Bible was given unto you, Israelites. You got a problem with us being Israelites? Come talk to us. We're going to bring you this Bible, thus saith the Lord. This gospel is spreading. You cannot contain the truth of the Bible. There's many things that's evil going on in the land of Israel, but there's no media coverage for that. But when black people do crime in the hood, it's all on the news. It's all on the news. Who control the news? The Jewish media, like Kanye West said. Now let's see what color they are. They are black. What color are the Jews? They are black. If you're black, you are Shemitic. So Kyrie Irving was correct. Of 6 things. Hey, guess what, Kyrie? You gotta come over here and make my little kid lunch. Hey, Kyrie, guess what? Can we ride you like a horse? Then you can get your job back. No, we're not doing it. Y'all gonna understand, y'all gonna learn that we the Israelites. We're not bending and breaking.